Hello, and welcome to this episode of Rockhopper World, a penguin podcast. On today's episode, we have a special guest. Say hello, guest. Hello. What do you do with Rockhopper penguins? We observe them by counting them. We count adult penguins, chicks, and eggs, along with predators, which are typically other birds. So, are you paid? What is your job title? I am not paid. I'm actually one of thousands of volunteers that work through the Zooniverse organization. Why would you, or anyone else, volunteer to look at and count penguins? Well, I volunteer for the betterment of the animals in our world. Counting penguins helps the scientists at Zooniverse observe how many penguins are together, how many chicks they're having, and where they're living at. Volunteering is a crucial part in citizen science. I also see my position as a small way to impact the Rockhopper penguin species. I've heard that volunteering like this is called citizen science, just like you said. What is citizen science? Yeah, so citizen science is meant to involve and unite the community under one related cause. If counting penguins unites the community, then so be it. It's very important that we learn to work together. So, now that we have some background, let's get into some of your personal observations, shall we? Yes, of course. Okay, so in this picture, I counted 80 adult penguins. Those are marked by the red pegs. The 6 green pegs are the chicks I counted. I couldn't find any eggs in this picture, but I did see something out of the ordinary that I pegged with a blue marker. The second picture, I counted 59 adult penguins, but there are definitely more than that. We have to be completely sure it's a penguin to count it as one. I also counted 4 chicks. I noticed, as marked by the blue peg, that a predator-looking creature was on a rock that I hadn't noticed before. In the third picture, as you can see, and that's a good picture of the program that we use, I actually pegged 101 adult penguins in this picture. It's zoomed in, so you can't see them all, but they are there. And I estimated that there are at least 100 to 200 adults in this picture. I also saw 4 chicks. In this picture, I didn't see any chicks, eggs, or predators. I did, however, count 50 adult penguins, but I estimated there to be around 100 to 150. Ooh, here is an example of an unmarked picture. If you look at the rock in the top left corner, you'll see why I pegged the other picture with a blue marker. There isn't anything there in this photo, but there was something there in the other one. Another picture of only adult penguins. I marked 60, but there were definitely more than that. I would say around 100 to 150. Well, that's all the pictures we have. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Rockhopper World, a penguin podcast. Thank you for having me. And to all the viewers out there, tune in next time for another rocking Rockhopper episode.